Thanks for welcoming me. Afternoon, gentlemen. No, we played a match and we lost. That was a very, very, very bad reception from the host. They were not so human today, and that is not good at all. You cannot treat your visitors like this. So, but going into the match, we tried our level best. We failed. The decisions that some of them that we made were bad decisions, but those that we learned from them. And I think we had a better first half defensively, even though we conceded from a very, I can say, from a poor goal, not marking well in the box, and in the second half, now you want to equalize, and you open the back door. So I can say for us to wanting to draw is something that opened the floodlights, the floodgates, I mean, because from then Sundowns said the good passage of football, combinating, going through the middle, while we wanted them to go wide because they struggle they are not so good on the flanks. So force them to go wide because you allow them the spaces in the middle. You will be exposed. So they exposed us in that moments of them scoring. But I think our keeper, he kept us in the game. We should have maybe lost by 5 or 6 goals, but he kept us in the game, and missing a penalty, missing 1v1 with the keeper. It should have been 2-2 before they scored the third goal, but it's fine. We learn from those.
The decision to bring on Marema and then immediately take him off after the penalty what was the decision behind that?
Yeah, tough one, but leadership, my man. When you are a leader, you have to lead by example. So you can't do that. Sometimes you need to punish, and people must know that when we get that opportunity, especially to make the game 2-1, you must make sure. So he was so complacent, and he missed. So I thought that is, for me, was the best decision that I could ever take.
Coach, are you relieved now to have gotten the 2 title-chasing teams out the way as you try to maybe still try and consolidate that top 8 position? If memory serves you, you played Sundowns twice, Pirates twice. Don't face them again in the remaining matches.
Yeah, I think now it's for us to consolidate the top 8 spot, because we are playing with 2 teams that are vying for the top 8 spot. We are playing Richards Bay, we are playing Golden Arrows. It's still 2 matches in 3 days, plus the traveling in it. So we will just try to manage that well. And if we manage that properly, then we will still be in the top 8. So the last match is against the team that is fighting for their lives, and it's going to be the tough match. So we are facing the difficult last 3 matches. And as for playing the title contenders, done and dusted, then let them go and see other teams and fight for their battles. So we have to fight for our own now.
Coach, during your spell at the club, you've obviously helped to develop and promote some players that have gone on to bigger clubs. but there's some question marks around your own future. There might be a few clubs in the off-season looking at your services. Are you happy to continue at Polokwane beyond the season, or is it something that you might look towards also making another step of your career?
When I look at Arsene Wenger, how long has he worked at Arsenal? And we look at Mr. Ferguson, how long has he been there? So maybe I'm taking that route, I don't know. But on that one, I can't say I will go and look for greener pastures, or if those teams are there, I'm still at Polokwane City, I'm still contracted to the team.
We'll take that.
Coach Phuti, granted this season hasn't been the best if you compare the few that you've been in charge, but how proud are you that this team has continued to sustain itself in the top flight? There was that season when they went down, but when they came back strong, not a lot of people. I know this season the home matches have been a bit of a struggle. The win just the other week was the first of 7, but in general, you've made it a fortress and you've been able to be consistent in the top flight. What's the secret?
Our secret was our home matches, winning our home matches. So this season we struggled to reflect ourselves in winning our home matches, but the football gods gave us an opportunity to be stronger away. And I think we are better than the previous 2 seasons in terms of the stats, because we have reduced the number of losses. We have increased the number of draws, and we have increased the number of away winning matches. So I think that one is a progress in itself. So we should pat ourselves on the shoulders and say, keep on working harder, guys, and we are still 3 matches away, so maybe you can still break the records that we have set for. So if we can get 10 wins, it's good fun by us.
Is there any forward-looking question to the next match? And I'm not sure if the coach wants to answer it. If he does, is there anything? No, there's nothing. Thank you, coach.
Thanks very much.